Nestled on the slopes of Babadağ mountain, surrounded by lush pine forests and offering breathtaking views of the sea below, sits Montana Pine Resort. Located just a 90 minutes transfer from Dalaman Airport, it's a short drive from the vibrant holiday village of Ölüdeniz, renowned for its stunning Blue Lagoon and popular paragliding landing site. The nearest town, Hisarönü, features streets lined with restaurants, bars and boutique shops. Join us as we take you on a tour of the hotel and share the unforgettable adventures from our stay. From exploring the abandoned ghost town of Kayaköy, paragliding one of the world's top destinations for it, a jeep safari where we visit one of the deepest canyons in the world, a relaxing boat trip around 12 islands, and a cable car to the top of Babadağ mountain to watch the sunset. Welcome to the Montana Pine Resort here in Turkey. If you've seen our videos before, you'll realise that they're a little bit more to do with backpacking and a little bit more adventurous. This one's going to be a little bit different as we're staying in one spot. It's a package holiday and it's an all-inclusive. Woo! Don't get us wrong, we're not going to be sat around the pool drinking pina coladas and tequila sunrises all day. Oh no. We're going to do some activities, see the sights, and we'll take you along the way. But first, let us show you around the hotel. There's 3 pools, each nestled amongst the pine trees with nice views of the surrounding mountains. They all have their own bar and a slightly different vibe. Our favourite area was the far end of the hotel, which had an incredible view of the sea near Ölüdeniz below. It's a great spot to watch the many paragliders and the cable cars which take you up Babadağ mountain. Every night we would come here to watch the spectacular sunsets. It's no wonder it's a popular wedding spot venue, which is a service the hotel can provide. If you like cats, there's plenty to pet around the resort. The architecture is pleasing to the eye and the rooms are nicely situated amongst the trees and plants. Our room was spacious, however the balcony was a little small with not the best view, although if you're willing to pay extra you can get a bigger balcony overlooking the pools and mountains. The main reception is located under the restaurant. It has a bar with plenty of chairs to relax in, outside and in. Another favourite area of ours was the balcony connected to the buffet. We enjoyed sitting here in the mornings as you can watch the paragliders flying over the mountains. The buffet is a good size with plenty to choose from. They even had a Turkish night which had traditional foods and decoration. I particularly enjoyed the dessert and definitely had more than I should have. The hotel has a spa which offers a range of treatments. There's also a gym which we didn't even use once. There's plenty of activities to do in the resort. There's a pool table, a really nice tennis court, table tennis competitions, mini golf, giant chess, archery and rifle shooting, and the evening entertainment was to a very high standard. From traditional dances, fire shows, live music, and our favourites were the acrobats which could easily rival Cirque du Soleil. There's a shuttle bus that can take you down to the beach in the mornings and pick you up in the afternoon. The nearest town is Hisarönü, which is about a 20-minute walk away. Great for shopping or perhaps a Turkish shave like I did. About a 6-kilometre walk from our hotel through this forest is a Greek abandoned village called Kayaköy, and they're off there now. What have you found, Emma? Luis. Once a bustling village, this ghost town is well worth a visit if you like exploring abandoned places. Abandoned after a population exchange in 1923 due to tensions with Greece following the Greco-Turkish War. So I came to this abandoned village about 30 years ago when I was about 10, I'd say, with my mum, stepdad, and it hasn't changed much, to be honest. I remember going into a church very similar to this, whether it's this one, I'm not sure, but pretty amazing. I think it is actually, because if you come in and you can see some of the paintings on the wall. I mean, very faded, but look, some frescoes, that's someone's head. What are we doing today, Emma? How are you feeling about it? If you're after an experience that you'll remember for the rest of your life, I highly recommend the paragliding. I've done a lot of cool stuff in my time, and I've even been paragliding in the Dolomites, Italy, but this is honestly one of the best things I've ever done. Top 5, I'd say. Enjoy that? Yeah. It's so good, isn't it? Nice landing. Okay. Yeah. Another day that we'll remember for the rest of our lives was the Jeep Safari, although unfortunately not for the right reasons. The day was basically one giant water fight, which I guess is fun for a lot of people, but it was just relentless. We preferred making friends with the stray dogs whilst everyone else was getting soaked. The whole trip just seemed like forced fun. There was a lot of shouting of orders, upselling of extra activities, and being made to have your photograph taken every 5 minutes or so, which they offered to sell you at the end of the day. We stopped at this cave, which was okay, and we also passed an ancient cave city that looked like a Turkish version of Petra. It looked amazing, but disappointingly, it wasn't a stop on this trip. We had lunch at a trout farm where you could stroke the fish before heading to Saklikent Gorge. This was actually very cool, but once again they tried to upsell an inflatable ring experience floating down the river. To be fair, it did look pretty fun, but Emma and I decided to spend our time at the gorge, and I'm glad we did, as it was a great walk through the epic canyon. The others only had about 10 minutes there, whereas we had more time to venture deep inside. The following day we embarked on a boat trip leaving from Fethiye before sailing around 12 islands. We were a little nervous about it in case it was a similar experience to the Jeep Safari, but it couldn't have been more different. It was so relaxing, there was no upselling, the staff was super friendly and chilled, and we had a great time as we sailed between the islands. There were 4 stops which gave us an opportunity to snorkel, explore the islands or just chill on the boat. I highly recommend this activity. This is our last island of the day and it's full of rabbits. Look at this. Got some carrot to feed them. There's a big bit. Totally missed the big bit. Hello. Whoa! That was mean, black one. On our final evening, we decided to take the cable car up the mountain near our hotel. It cost about £10 each and was definitely worth it. It was about a 20-minute walk from our hotel or a 5-minute drive, and there is a shuttle service to the entrance from the main car park. Excited?
Yes, very.
First time?
First time ever.
And we're off.
Wow, it's already amazing. Ooh, it's a bit scary.
The view from the top is incredible and is a great spot to watch the paragliders taking off. Unfortunately, we only got to see a few as most of them had finished, perhaps because it was getting too dark or maybe a little windy. Also, take a jumper up there as it gets a little chilly, especially when you're assisting on the chairlifts. How are you feeling about your first ever chairlift?
A little bit scared and a little bit excited. Less scary than paragliding though.
Thanks for watching our video, hope you enjoyed it. How does backpacking compare to an all-inclusive package holiday? Well, this trip has been very relaxing, very easy, stress-free. You don't have to worry about getting taxis or where you're going to get your dinner and things like that. We've literally had cocktails on tap and as much food as you can eat, which has been great. And we've still had that kind of backpacking vibe. There's so many activities to do around here. You've got the paragliding, you've got the boat trips, you've got, you know, ancient cities to visit if you want. So you do feel like you're on a bit of an adventure. So I think we still will do backpacking in the future. However, we will probably do the odd package deal from time to time as well, because we have actually thoroughly enjoyed it. So we recommend Montana Pine Resort, and we'll see you in the next video. Cheers.